Finally, guys, we have good news for you because today Alberta launched their new PR pathway for you guys. So in this video, let's talk about what are the eligibility and who can apply for this new PR pathway in Alberta. Hey, my name is Coach MC and you're watching SD Planner, where we help aspiring international students to navigate their life here in Canada. If you're new to our channel, welcome, and if you're a returning viewer, make sure that you subscribe and also like this video. As you know, guys, Canada's natural landscapes attract so many visitors and making it a beautiful destination for so many. In fact, in Alberta, they have 34 million visitors in 2019 with a total expenditures of 10 billion. So no surprise that this province launched a new PR pathway just to serve the tourism and hospitality industry. To be honest with you, this is not the first tourism and hospitality PR stream, because I saw this similar program in British Columbia where they have a huge demand as well for tourism and hospitality. But in this video, let's focus on the Alberta Advantage Immigration Program for tourism and hospitality stream. So who can apply for this new PR stream in Alberta? So they actually listed the occupations that are under the tourism and hospitality. So let's start with people working in the food and beverage industry. So like chefs, cooks, food service supervisors, bartenders, food and beverage servers, food attendant, kitchen helpers. So those are in the F&B service. And they also mentioned that if you are also working in the accommodation industry and travel guides, you can also apply as well. If you're working as a cleaner, heavy duty cleaner in a hotel, you can apply as well. And this one, if you work in a laundromat, in a dry cleaning company, you can apply as well for this new PR pathway in Alberta. This is pretty similar in British Columbia. They have a similar pathway in BC with the similar occupation list as well. And what I noticed about these occupations, they fall under the tier 4 and 5. And as you know, in the express entry, you cannot apply if your occupation is not in tier 0, 1, 2, and 3. So if you're in tier 4 and 5, you can apply in this new stream in Alberta, or you can also check British Columbia. So how can you be eligible for this new stream? So first of all, you need to have a job offer, and the job offer must be a full-time. It means you need to be working there for at least 30 hours per week, and the employment must be 12 months or more. And you are also required to accumulate 6 months work experience, or equivalent to 720 hours. And this should be paid and must be in one employer. So my advice for you, if you're just a recent graduate of tourism and hospitality, my advice is for you to accumulate the experience. And while you're doing that, make sure that you keep your pay slips with you. And by the time you apply for the PNP, you have all the necessary documents to prove that you have accumulated the work experience necessary for this application. So this PR pathway will also require the language test with a minimum score of CLB4. So that's not a lot. And also you are required to process your educational credential assessment. But again, if you're a graduate here in Canada, you don't actually need to have the ECA, and you just basically show your diploma here in Canada and also your transcript. So if you want to learn more about the hospitality and tourism programs in Canada, make sure that you comment below, because we can make that happen in the next video next week. By the way, guys, I just received an email from the school about the attestation letter, and this update is so important. Make sure that you follow us in our channel, because I will release a video about that. If you need extra help, make sure to visit our website, studyliveexploreca.com. I will have a free discovery call this coming Tuesday. Make sure that you connect with us. So one caveat here, make sure that your employer is eligible. So basically, the company's activities should belong to the tourism and hospitality industry. So they will provide the Workers' Compensation Board clearance letter, or the WCB letter. And alongside with that, you also need to provide that the company must be a member of one of the eligible association sections sector in Alberta. Based on the experience of our students in SLE who already applied under the provincial nominee in Alberta, it took them at least 1 year to get their permanent residency. So if you're already eligible, apply as soon as possible. Make sure that you have all the necessary required documents for this new PR stream. And also, if you're not in Alberta and if you're in BC, make sure that you also check the PR pathway there under the tourism and hospitality. You don't have to move to Alberta because BC has their own pathway for this sector. So make sure you check out the BCPNP website. Comment below if you're thinking to explore this sector, and if you're in another sector, make sure that you comment as well so that we can make a video for you guys. I am thinking to make one for healthcare and eventually for IT as well. Make sure that you subscribe in our channel, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye guys, paalam!